Hello. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone in the world you all are. It's your Blue Archive Gacha where beginner artist self-proclaimed and your boy, Tosanyu. Welcome to the art stream. For today I will be drawing Ninomae Ina'nis from Hololive English Myth. So like the last streams, it's gonna be VTuber fan art. And if you're not familiar with my art style, not sure what to expect, we have like on the left side some samples about that. They're like usually drawn by me in the chibi style, so you can expect that. Stream can be at minimum maybe 90 minutes, can be faster, can be 2 hours, but a little bit longer than that, depending on how good it's like goes out with my drawing progress. But I make like sure that's like somewhere around 2 or maybe below. The last days have been a little bit rough for me. Like the start of the week until today kind of. It might be like the longest time I've been gone from streaming. I still do my minimum on like 3 times of streaming in a week. But like 4 days instead of like, 2 or 3 days away from streaming is like a bit rare for me. I was like not planning to start off the week with a handicap. A handicap that affects my voice. I was starting my week pretty much productive. I tidied up my room, threw out like things I didn't need anymore, so that it can get like used for something better, or maybe like thrown away completely. Cleaned a little bit. And when I went to take a shower, like a cold one since like summer, I started like coughing the whole shower. I don't know like what happened like there until then. But once I started to dress up, started a nose breathe, it went like better, but I was like plagued for pretty much the entire day with like that. So whenever I like talk like more than 3 sentences, like something in my throat would come up. Even when I listen to music and like try to like sing along with songs, I like to do that. Even there would like this horrible cough, this would like come up. Day by day it improved with the symptoms. I didn't know like really what the deal was, but I think I can like survive that. And it went like better day by day. Today I was kind of worried that it would be like the same case. When I woke up I had like a little bit my throat, I had to like cough a little bit. But it seems like I can talk more than 3 sentences and not show any symptoms. But yeah, I was like pretty much down. And frustrated, I must like say. Since there are like things I wanted to like stream, like maybe on Tuesday or like Wednesday, but instead it got like pushed to like Friday. Friday is like good though, you know, since when people are like busy throughout the whole week, the Friday, the weekends is like something that will set them free. So it's like the sense of only a little bit left until Friday, you can do it. So here we are at Friday, so all you gamers who are here, I'm proud of you. So yeah, that is that. In case my cough wouldn't get better, I prepared myself a little bit of tea with like hot tea with honey. It always helps. It always helps. It's like not a miracle remedy or something like that. That it's like working like a panacea, you know, heals everything, but it helps a little bit. Really, like in general, that things are like supposed to go like slowly and steady, like step by step, can like be solved, cured in one go, takes time and progress. Which makes like sense. Though I wished like for something immediate, you know, I guess it's like understandable when it takes time. Easier to track, easier to process. Like how art works, you know. By the way, I just woke up recently. So I'm kind of sluggish. My voice sounds like a little bit deeper than usual. So, that is that. Hello, BlitzQB. Welcome to the art stream. I'm drawing Ninomae Ina'nis right now. Welcome, welcome. Name could also be read Nin. Oh my! Ina'nis. Should I draw the taco? The taco dachi as well? Would be like cute to do that. So like those cute little mascots with like a chill face and halo. Do you have a Discord? No, I do not. But I have social media like X, Instagram, Blue Sky, you know, whatever you prefer there. I would love for you to rate my art. I need to improve. well, if you have any social media on your own, you can feel free to link, or like the link to your artwork. I can take a look, you know. But don't expect too much. I am not a pro. I am a beginner digital artist, self-proclaimed. So don't held my opinions with like you know, don't hold my opinions far too high. I just need second opinions on my art. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Usually when I do those kind of review things, I would like to pull up the image on the stream, you know. But since I'm like in the process of like drawing, and I was like announcing, okay, it can be 90 minutes, it can be 2 hours, you know. Best to keep it 2 hours. Maybe I'm gonna do it like more in depth on at the end, like when I'm done with the art. I'm not sure like how long awake some of you gamers will be. Like in the US it should be like somewhere around evening or like midnight already. Well, for me in Germany, it's, or like EU, you know, it's still like morning. But yeah, try to find a way, you know, to like go to bed soonish. Like Friday is also like a great day to be like awake at. It's like after my time. Oh, wonderful. And you can already enjoy your weekend. You can totally do Hoshimi Miyabi from ZZZ. I think it would be cute in your art style. Yeah, I'm sure. It would be. Most designs in from that game are really well done. I see like often a fan art wherever I go. It's so big. Maybe after I'm like done with drawing every Holo Pro member, I can consider that, like, with drawing characters from other franchises. The reason I'm like doing those art streams on a weekly basis is like only to make sure that I'm not getting rusty, but also that I make like more progress with my own goal. To draw like every Holo Stars, to draw every Hololive member. All of them do deserve something, you know. Ina I have like drawn in the past already, like years ago. I think that like the recent one is like maybe months ago. I haven't uploaded it to X or like Blue Sky or Instagram, but somewhere in my YouTube posts. I was like not really sure about uploading that one. It takes quite some time for me to upload nowadays. Back in the days I would upload it as soon as I'm done. But with the development of how social media sites process your posts, you know, and feed it to like bots, it can be like for algorithm, you know, so that it can push like the right kind of hashtags, more or less, or like themes through it, and then recommend it to the viewer, however that works. But in Twitter, you know, or like they call it X, there's like Croc AI, you know, and some artists are like not happy with that. I read like some kind of articles, Reddit stuff, and yeah, I guess you have to like watermark or like protect it in any way, but it takes like time for me to do how it's called, do the uploading for like my artwork. I'm pretty sure that's not easy to copy this kind of style since it doesn't make sense. GB doesn't make sense. But yeah, a little better safe than sorry. Do you do basic cell shading? I don't know what that is. I guess when you do know, you're better than me. Why do you need advice? But yeah, second opinion, I know already. I should know. Actually, let me go fast rather than like slowly. I like to go slowly, you know, to like slowly get the shape done, but I think it's more productive if I keep it like fast, if I do it faster, so that I can make a shape and then clean it up afterwards. Now you should like recognize in which outfit I'm gonna draw her. Or like what kind of look now Ina. It's like without the tentacle yellow blobs like that's framing her face. When I saw that look, there were like a lot of vibes I got from that. It's really comfortable, really comfy. The shorter hair as well. But there's also something really beautiful about long hair that can cover your back. I saw enough art, the fourth regarding that. And yeah, I can see the appeal. Even though for me, drawing hair with long hair and making it look like, yeah, that's good. Not that easy. I think like the only time I have success so far, I think like was having success was maybe like during the 3rd anniversary, I think. They have like the merch from that acrylic stand. It's like standing right in front of me, like of my setup, on my setup. And this was like the peak for me. With, I was like thinking that was their peak. And after that, it's like a lot of burnout for some of them. Taking like a lot of breaks. Or have like some complications. I really much love Hololive. But the group is like not full yet, so we only have like those who are like left there to like support. So yeah, let's see about like cherish your loved ones before they're gone. Don't let your last interaction be something anticlimactic. The last days for me have not only been hard, but felt really like hopeless. It was like, it was boring, it was hope. I felt kind of like that I lost hope. So I really, I think like I missed streaming, you know? Like talking with into nothing or like with someone, and just do something productive for once. I mean, not to say that I was never productive, but you know, I just wanted to do something rather than like gaming or like scrolling, you know. How do you share pictures on Insta? Are you on browser or on a mobile? They're like, if you like on mobile, it's pretty easy since the UI shows you directly what to do. If you're on browser, there must be like a side tab somewhere, and then you find like a somewhere in the bottom, like or like middle bottom, I don't know. Mobile? Oh, okay, mobile. Then it should be easier. Let me check on my smart. So when like I have like an Android phone, it's like on the bottom, in the center, there's like a plus, and then it leads you to like something where it says post photos from your phone on Instagram, and then you go like I think next, and then or whatever should like give you the option to like something. It doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not an expert with like Instagram. I always upload it like from browser. Okay, now I have to get away from the browser from Instagram. My Chrome is still loading. Okay, I got that. Oh, Nanikore. Yeah, her parka's also stylish. I think I'm gonna do it in the coloring process. Gonna apply like a lot of random stuff on there. Maybe we're gonna draw even a little bit more smaller. Let's draw the feet first. She's bare feet. The only thing that she's wearing for her footwear are like slippers with takotachi design on. But you know, chibi feet are like not really interesting to look at, so maybe we're gonna keep it like simple like that. Those have little ears, but I can draw them on only one side. Okay, here's the link. I'm waiting. Or maybe it's like via Discord messages. No, Discord. Direct messages could also be. Not sure. Nothing. Maybe here. Also nothing. Chat. Okay, I cannot see it from here, so let me check in the other chat. Oh, there's also nothing. And what's here? Also not there. Okay. A request there. Haji Reika? This one? Yeah, okay, that's you. Good. I accepted the request. Kinda weird doing that live. But I guess I'm like, okay. I've like streamed a little while. Not that I'm like unfamiliar with it, you know, but just like getting back into it can be a little bit like pretty familiar with it, but still to like get used to stuff. I think I make her posture a little more unhealthy in this form. Like, Ina's pretty much a chill gamer, but she is a gamer. But sometimes I imagine that she has like unhealthy habits there. Since it was like known that she was not really physically fit. So my thought process when I like draw is like, you know, I draw, okay, this is Ina, she's chill, she's a gamer, and I gonna draw her in like gaming, but sometimes I be like, oh, make it look more unhealthier. Can suffer more, can look more stupid. And for the most part it ends up like good, you know, something like that. But man, I would also like to do comic or like manga strips with like in this style, you know. It would be like cool what funny things you can make, like slice of life. There are like enough of that already there, but those are always entertaining to read, I must like say, since the design of like yonkomas, you know, or like how manga usually are, it's easy to read. Like, it's like not in a really short burst, but you know, it's easy to follow, and it delivers a punchline still. Okay, I've sent the photo. Fantastic. Let me take a look. New photo. Oh, I see it. White-haired cat girl. With a headband. A ribbon for that's like tying the one of the tails. Twin tails? Big tails? Black overwear with leaving a boob window. Interesting. The boob window is the most detailed thing in the art regarding coloring. There's even reflection and such. Wow. So if I have to rate it, the boob is like looking the best. But overall, just from the rough outlines and everything, it looks like, yeah, decent enough. Maybe you're better than me. Sorry. Why am I apologizing? I mean, I'm a guy. I'm just a little guy. Rewarding me with, you know, boob pics is also... But it's just like a drawing. It's just a drawing, you know. But still good. I mean, it's good. It's good. I see it's not a completed artwork yet, but from at least like what I can judge, but still like decent enough. If you were to upload it somewhere on social media, maybe put in like, oh, work in progress or something. Any recommendations to improve the art? I don't know. It's not completed yet. It has colors even. Also like commendable. Line weight, I guess. You understand the meaning of weight? Some people would say line art, but for me it's like mostly line weight if it comes to that. I'm not really someone who draws a line, removes it, draws a line until it's like straight and perfect, you know. I just like draw over it and call it a day. That's how I always did that, also like with pen and paper, so like analog. And if it looks like good enough in my eyes, then it's good enough. Anything I should add? If you want to add something, you know, if it looks good in your eyes, you know, or at least like convincing enough to... convincing enough, you know, like that you can recognize the character and that it has like the kind of vibe you want to give off, you know, and yeah, it's good enough. Then it's good enough. Like when artists draw, they want to express something, you know. Like if what I want to draw now is like Ninomae Ina'nis, you know. If you can recognize her, cool. And this like one of the things I've checked down, but there are also things in this style that some people do like. Here. Confidence of lines. Yeah, confidence of lines. Maybe I'm like not really confident, or I'm just like, oh, I don't care, you know. I just like draw over it and call that day. Like for manga, it's like pretty important that the lines are looking good, or like line weight, line art. But in most cases, like line art. And Kishimoto Sensei, Naruto mangaka, he even has like an assistant who has like a really similar line art style as him. So when it comes like to inking of like the main characters, you know, for the story, he's like his Kagebunshin, so like his doppelganger there. So that are like, that's like the true Kishimoto's are working, so they can work double the speed. While the rest of the assistants do like backgrounds, special effects, you know, like this kind of work. Usually it's like the work of like the main artist alone, or like doing the line art. But sometimes there's like someone who is like similar line art style, and then yeah. If it comes to line weight, everyone is like, everyone could like do the same. But everyone has like a different style. Some like say that my line weight thing looks like creamy. But there's also like charm about that. There's like no right or wrong. Like, do however you feel confident with. Only thing is I don't have a very good art tablet. What kind of art tablet is that? Is that like one with no screen? And something that you purchase for less than $30? 40, 50? I say like dollars, but if you say like it's afternoon for you, you're like a C, yeah, like say like C Pro. You are like somewhere in the C, maybe. I'm only using phone and fingers. Oh, okay. Okay, finger. Yeah, then it's not that easy. You don't have a pen or anything. The kind of traffic tablet I'm using is like one without screen. This was like maybe 15-20 bucks, you know. And I used it like since it's like pretty old. 7, 8 years. The only thing I have like to swap out is like it's the pencil lead. So like that's about it. LED, I think. How much do you earn streaming? Nothing. I'm still like at 400 plus subscribers. I think once you have like 500 you start to get something, I guess. Like memberships maybe. Like at 1000 you can unlock advertisements. At least like for YouTube, but if you're on Twitch, you can get affiliate status pretty easily if you have like a certain amount of watch time and have free concurrent viewers for most of your streams and 100 followers, I think, and then yeah, you're good, something like that. And then you get like you can show ads, but usually I don't really care about that money from Twitch. You can technically also watch me on Twitch, but I have like the ads turned off for the most part. When ads are still like appearing, that's not me. Like, since the ads in Twitch can be really, really annoying, you know, they have like a one more combo, like not only one ad, but like 2 ads or like 3 ads lined up, and each of them take like 10-15 seconds, you know. It's like very annoying, I think. It's not really a comfortable watch. I think like in YouTube it's like less invasive. So if I ever were to get like something from YouTube, then maybe I'm gonna go with that. Does Ina have tails? I don't think so. If you maybe look at her original design, like in the thumbnail, something like that, she has like tentacles. She's like the priestess of the ancient ones, so like something that's like the mythology of like Cthulhu, you know? What do you call that? Yeah, Cthulhu, right? Something like that. And there's like this tentacle monster there. Like one day this girl discovered a book about the ancient ones. She opened it, and then yeah, this normal girl obtained like those tentacles, the power, and she can converse with that being. The gamer Ina model, I don't think she has any tails. She has like short hair that is like, yeah, it goes like up to the chin, the neck, the beginning of, you know, the top neck or whatever, how you call it. Something like that. Oh yeah, I can do like Dr. Oopsie here. Also the Dr. Oopsie reference. With like the bottle. Takodachi, I think something like that. And I'm gonna smudge things out about making place for the ears, you know. Putting in the cute face. The wobbles like down here. Like pretty lazy. Okay, how far I'm in? Less than 1 hour. Fantastic. What's your next holy in? I don't understand that question. the next one to watch, the next one to draw, the next one to fight, you know, in a fist fight. I think they all would body me. Maybe I can like take on Ina if she doesn't use powers. She's like pretty unfit, you know. Like if they were all canon, they can beat the crap out of me. But if it's just like the persona, you know, just the person behind it, I can take all of them. Maybe. But to be honest, I wouldn't like want to punch them or something. I would let them beat me, dominate me. And I call it a day. I mean, Ina has also like a crowbar and everything, you know. Like to draw? Oh, I don't know. I'm checking sometimes the Hololive calendar, you know, and see, okay, who is next with their birthday? This is like 1 week away or like 2 weeks away. Okay, then I'm gonna draw that one. Oh, they have the thing. In that case, I have to draw it for it too. Usually when I talk, I'm a little more energetic, but I think like since I was like really handicapped with my voice, coughing wise, and I couldn't speak more than 3 sentences before I like start erupting. Keep it like a little bit more chill with my voice today. Usually when I talk, I sometimes get excited, you know, when the pitch gets like slightly higher, then you start to speak louder, not louder, faster, yes, something like that. But yeah, today is gonna be for some people like a different vibe. Or like for people who watch me the first time, it's maybe like, oh, that's a chill streamer. I'm gonna look more, than next stream they're gonna be like, who is this person? Drink water, please don't die. I have like tea here with honey, hot tea with honey. It helps. I hydrated a lot, I drank a lot the past days. It doesn't get like better immediately, it's no remedy, but it helps like little by little if you keep it up. And then there's a halo. But yeah, regarding to like the art topic, if like line weight, you know, it really doesn't matter if as long as you feel comfortable with it. It doesn't have to be like that pristine like in manga art, you know, where it has to be a singular clean line, you know. It can also be something what I do. It can something what like painters do, like how painters do their lines, you know. This is something amazing to look at as well, you know, like those who work with watercolors or like with acrylic, you know. Those lines usually are also like not pristine, you know, but it has like their own kind of charm with like the lines, how brushes, you know, can draw. Like the pattern it like creates after you like draw a line. This can also be something interesting to look at. So when it comes like to that line confidence and thing, and like a little bit of doubts, I think like about the paintings, how the lines look there. And while it's not necessarily clean like in manga, it adds a lot of weight to it, you know. Maybe like shadow with that, and with that a lot more weight. So yeah. Maybe it will create something cool in accident, you know? Maybe it becomes your style. Who knows? But as long as the end result looks like good enough, you know? Convincing it at the very least, then yeah, you're like, okay. Sometimes when the lines are absolutely not clean, it's still like good enough. If it's like for something funny or like some gag manga, you want to tell a joke, then things doesn't have to look perfect. It would like kind of throw me off, you know. But yeah, it comes like with recognition on like where you are, what your level is, what do you want to tell. Sometimes it's just better to hire an artist who can do it better than you, like how some do, like Akasaka Aka could like draw it for himself, but he hired someone who like thinks, okay, they can do it better than me. But if your purpose like not to do stories but just to draw, you know, you want to start, you want to, for whatever reason, yeah, do that. For me it's just a hobby now. But art is like, being able to draw is like useful. Like you can do your own thumbnails, you can draw your own profile picture, can do your banner, can draw your background, can draw your avatar. And if you know like a little bit of art composition and such, it can help with like dream layout, web site design. Like there are things where you can study in university for that, but to be honest, if you already have a good eye for art related things, sometimes you don't need that diploma, you know. At the very least, I was able to create like some cool website stuff for like those kind of text RPGs. But nothing official. I like some graphics, you know. Like not in this meme of like, oh, graphic design is my passion. Then you get like of a funny abomination, you know. A lot of rainbow colors, then yellow font text, something like that. Comic Sans. And something really difficult to read. Some artists can animate. Okay, so it's good enough. Can add maybe more here. But otherwise it's kind of fine. Kind of fun. Good enough. Okay, 1 hour has passed. Have like the basic lines. I probably have to add more, or I want to add more. Let's do the color for now, and then I call it a day. Kuboshi Papa. Okay, not like that's cute. Kawaii. And now I'm gonna every time I draw Ina, there are like a lot of feelings I have there. There was like a time where I didn't draw anymore. I saw it like kind of like pointless. I had like a dream on like with like when I started like drawing. To draw like manga. I was pretty bad when I started out, you know. I would like create stories, like storyboards as well. Like of those manga. And showed like probably around the people, even though it was sucking at. It was pretty bad. But I wouldn't mind go on, you know. This was like pretty much my main hobbies besides reading. Of course, like kids these days would be on their phone, you know, or like video game consoles. They would play games, which have like live service and everything, where they can make in-game purchases, but for me, majority of like my day would be, besides reading manga, or like doing my school stuff, like drawing, creating OC characters, creating new stories, something like that. And it was like keeping me up and going. I even visited like some kind of course, you know, that would teach me a little bit more basics, or like some techniques like, okay, background, effects, different angles, facial expressions, you know, like gestures. Since I wasn't using internet to like learn from. But yeah, when I approached like, when I was like at some point pretty confident with like how I can draw, I went like up to the parents. I did also like a post in some kind of forum, art forum, doesn't exist anymore, regarding like my goal and what I want to do for the future. And let's say the responses were not really what I expected, like what I wanted to like hear. And then past Tosan got really down for a lot of years. Didn't draw. Occasionally I would like do something, but there was like no fire anymore. The fire was like blown out. It would slowly come back though, at points when like 2020 happened, where we were like locked down at home, mostly on our devices, you know, internet. And there I would like watch, like even before that, you know, I was like mostly that, but it's just like 2020 is like the most relatable, where like a lot of people were like forced to stay home when they didn't have much on entertainment, you know, or like much on like spending their day with. And I was like watching VTubers. I was watching a lot of Toho stuff. This was like my kind of go-to, and like some text RPGs to like fill my day instead of like drawing and reading. It kind of like died down there. But it would like resurrect when like watching Oshomarin, Yofi, you know, they would like do, they have like the art skills, sometimes you see them draw. I was like seeing, hey, that doesn't look so difficult. I want to try that too. But it fully came back when like Ina debuted and does her art streams and Ina Academy. I'm like really thankful there. So every time I get a chance to draw her, I do want to make it right. She's pretty much my favorite to draw. And I like it to draw her, but I say like favorite, but you don't see much of Ina art I like drew, right? I like the kind of people there that can draw their favorite character and it's like, oh, no problem, you know. I draw them daily. But for me it's like, ah man, this is my favorite character. Don't want to make her look messy, bad, you know. I want to make it perfection. And then you end up with like me being a slow artist instead of being fast. I would like spend 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours on it, maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe days. And look at the picture and be like, oh, I don't like it, you know, and then I never make progress like this. Like, you know, when you have like an image in mind and you want to draw that image in your mind, like project the dream, the thought into reality. But sometimes you're capped with your real life abilities. that you don't have the... Oh, you still don't have enough balls to do that. Or you haven't like leveled up your strength to reach that potential. You know, something like that, that you're like gate kept into doing a certain thing. And this was like what was holding me back the whole time. Whenever I wanted to draw Ina back then. Yeah. But every now and then, when the luck is alright, I had like the right amount of sleep, the right mindset. When it starts with a line, I could like draw something pretty nice regarding her, like color wise. But for the most part, I had like my struggles, always struggled. Nowadays I don't really care much anymore. And maybe because of that I do make progress. But okay. I think it doesn't really matter on how many years you've drawn. Just like your mindset, your motivation and such. I will always be amazed when I like go over my day, see someone has like drawn something really amazing. I find out they're like 12 or you know, they're like super young. And then be like, holy crap. Who's this guy? Why are they so young? They can draw better than me already. This was like back in the days always when I see there's like always someone better than me. And they don't have to be like some kind of no legend, like established legend, you know, who's like already a professional, but just like some newbie, and they're already better than you. But the aspirations are always something different. They don't want to be manga artists necessarily, they just want to draw cute girls, and then this was a motivation to learn, you know, and then they should draw a cute girl. And it's like, yeah, okay. And you're 12. This is a healthy interest you developed, boy. Let's put me in some hot. Yeah, when it comes to drawing, comparison's like not always the best thing to do. While it can be like nice to like rivalry, you know, getting motivation to get better than the other one. The world of like artists and such is like really big, you know, that too many can't compete. I also like those kind of in Pixar, for example, it's like those kind of contests that can be like cool, like daily challenges, you know. They give you a certain hashtag, let's say like made or like you know, like blue or whatever, and then you should like create a theme out of that, and it's all about your creativity, like your skill to pull that one off. And it's like mostly like those ones survive with the theme and professional artists who like can nail that. But every now and then there would be like some newcomer self-taught artists, you know, who can like top all of them. Ina's like a self-taught artist. So if it comes to explaining teaching things, she has like kind of difficulties at first, but I remember like this one stream where she was a teacher. She taught Bei how to draw. And all that for the fair price of $699.99. What a deal! Well, I can really finish that in under 2 hours. I was thinking maybe it would be more complicated, but I guess. Tomorrow I'm gonna draw Ichijo Ririka from Hololive device reclose. Kawaii positive genius. The president of the Ichijo Corporation. I have like one employee there. I'm just paying my taxes. And the employee is like paying the president. That's also how KFP works, you know. I think I can't do the voices anymore. Okay. That's not as powerful as in the last days. Cool. Put in some honey into the hot water. What do I do about the rest here? So, let's add something to those things. Should I keep it the same color tone or not? Let's see. Maybe something green? Yeah, I guess. Oh, what is Dr. Oopsie's design? Let me see. It's like a reference to like Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Oopsie sounds funny. It's a joke design, joke brand. We're gonna see. Gonna check on fan art from Ina. Or maybe like her own. Oh yeah, actually let's check here. Ninomae Ina'nis. Okay, there's also Kusa Ramen. I don't really know how it looks like. I don't know. No, whatever. What's something reddish with stripes? Actually, let me look up Dr. Pepper. Maybe I take this as a reference and just draw Dr. Oopsie on it. Just write on it. Dr. Pepper. ER Pepper. This is how it looks like. Just a solid red. Dark red. Something like that, maybe? It looks like a beer bottle. And then for the bag of chips, a lighter red tone. And something like this here. No, let's do it like that, I don't know. Somewhere in the center. Okay, can I write? So how was it looking like? Something like this? Okay, something like... Let's do like some fake brand. Can I write? Let's try. Maybe like a thicker, yeah, let's do a thicker one. Maybe I'm gonna smudge off that, huh? That's a strong. Suyaina. Okay, Dr. Oopsie got created. And do you know like how Hakusa Ramen looks like? I kinda like how they censor the brands, you know, they use. Well, I ate some KFP the other day. Oh, KFC, KFP collab. I really like, you know, regarding like KFC, you know, like the KFC_ES Twitter. It's very meme-ish. Like, not what you expect from like a fast food chain, you know, that they put out contents like that, like memes. And they're very like cultured and like meme culture wise, it's like all there. The sense of that, the timing, they know what to like bring out next, you know. Might forget something. Not forgetting it. Like the parka here. There's like some kind of... There's a lot of different stuff on this side. I'm not gonna do details because I can't, or I have like not enough time to make it justice. So I'm just like drawing the shapes and colors of that there. Yeah. I can't watch all of the girls that regularly anymore, but every time I tune in, I must like admit they are freaking amazing in what they do. I do like the moment when Ina, you know, she has like released her own VR world and then her own like little art museum. I think it was like with the release of like the cover of like Nai, the ending song from Shadow House. And she always draws her own art for that. Sometimes does her own animations there, like extra work. That she doesn't hire an artist, but she is like the artist, you know. Like an artist, you know, everyone has their own head, their own imaginations, you know. But she has like certain image when she, like to cover the songs that she wants like those images to pop up, you know. And she's like the only one who can like put that into this vision into reality, you know. It's like this one meme, you know, this dude with glasses, bald and glasses, is like looking at his own hands. Like in the realization of like, wait, I can do that. I can make my dreams come true. You know, just do it. Put in some more hot water. I forgot something to include. Let me do that additionally. Additional time. It doesn't show in her VTuber model, but she does eat sometimes on stream, right? So maybe they're like crumbs around her face. You know, I kind of want to make her cheeks more chubbier, you know? When it comes to that. I really want to. How about I make this crumb like bigger? Actually, I forgot. She has like a beauty mole, right? Yeah, I forgot that. Beauty mark here. see, can I make her cheek chubbier? Can I do that? Let's see if I can do that. Like make her face a little bit more smaller in this, you know, with that as well. I have to correct a lot of things. It doesn't like go well with the color layer or like this, but I think it's good. So now recolor that. And adjust the dirty lines. Actually, when I'm like at this point, I could do it like a little more detailed. Like around here, her neck is showing, so I can draw the neck by around here. There's like this part there. Can draw that. This one. Yeah. And it has those white things as well. Forgot to draw that. But there's not enough space, to be honest. And I'm gonna work a little bit on the line weight. I think like around here, here. Actually, could like make just a lot more hunchback, like gamer pose, you know, lazy, having like Dr. Oopsie, like some snacks there, nom 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 nom, you know. Now like currently, yeah, Enrico's like a thing now. Second season of Enrico going on. It's like, let's say, Hololive GTA, Rust, but at home, you know. They have like their own server, their own kind of system there. I think this is like what they wanted to do with like Hololive, maybe. Like something like that. I couldn't like really pull it off. Just like in Minecraft. That the storylines there, the quests, which is like cool, you know. Custom items. I don't have enough time because it includes like multiple players, right? So multiple talents. So all I can really do is like wait for a recap or like clips, you know, like okay, things to look forward to, or like things you should have like at least like take a look at, like some funny moments, you know, like some cool moments, dramatic moments. Like it seems like amnesia is their thing, and that the pearl, for example, is like forever lost. And if there's already like fan art out there regarding Enrico, they must do an amazing job. They must do an amazing job. Actually, maybe I can draw the takodachi like in a way that's like eating something. Takodachi. They're always eating cookies. Taco eating cookie, yes, yeah, they do. Hello, Epi, welcome to the art stream. Trying Ninomae Ina'nis, Live English Myth, welcome. Then we're gonna draw some cookie crumbs on there. Yeah, let's do some cookie crumbs. What color is that? Something brownish. Okay, Gamer Ina, Gamer Taco. Am I okay with that? A little bit of line weight fixing. Otherwise, it's like pretty solid. It's still the base color though. But yeah, I think I can do it within 2 hours, pretty much. Duh. There's a little bit of a charm to it. Charm is my only gimmick. Actually, let me see, kind of want to include a TV there, you know. So like something here. Can't draw it. Need something darker. Something here, you know. This area. Oh god, I don't know if you can see it. I mean, there's a couch behind her. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna run with that, what I already have. Whatever. We can play around with hair reflection. Huh? No, I can't. Can't really. This is the easiest way to draw a controller, I would like say. If you really want to go out like with the controller and like drawing hands, it's gonna be kind of difficult. Like the fingers should be like on the shoulder buttons, the thumbs should be like on the buttons on the controller, right? One hand on the Joy-Con, joystick, no, like on the D-pad. It's like pretty complicated to draw like characters with like gaming controllers unless you go like a really simple way, like how I do. I know like the slippers from Ina have also a taco design, but what I want you to focus on is like the derpiness of the whole thing, you know, rather than being super accurate with the character design. Like in this style I can't do it. It really doesn't show in her character model, you know, or when she's streaming, but she's eating on stream, you know. I imagine this is like how she can look like. This is your idol, everyone. But I like her. I like her. Some people like say, you know, like those kind of things people do, like on Twitter, like the interaction farming. Like back in days was like a lot more innocent. Comment on this post that tell you which VTuber you remind me of. Those kind of things. And some said, yo, you remind me of Ina, you know. You have like this SPR calm and you draw. Calm like in a chill kind of sense, you know. Like comfy. I guess, yeah. I also have like this kind of moments in me where like super derpy. And just also like a filthy gamer. You can probably add the R1, R2 bots on the controller. I could maybe. But I don't need to. As long as you can recognize what it is, it's like good enough, right? Okay, let me see. Let's add some blushes to the face. Yeah, I think this can work. A little bit of shadow as well. Let's add that. So I'm gonna work with cold shadow for that. And it's like good. And smudge that. I think on this side I can extend a little bit more. And it appears a little bit more three-dimensional. Maybe if I'm gonna do like extra, I'm gonna add like some lines there. Let's say this is my point. Let's not do it here. Somewhere around there. I could like do it more three-dimensional, but I guess I don't need. It's good enough. If you want to use in a thumbnail, it can be like used, but don't really expect that, you know. Don't really expect that. Just want to draw something fun. Let's put in my signature in there, I would like say. Maybe on the back of tacos. Doritos chips, whatever. Also see that spot there that I haven't colored. Let's fill it up. And then put Dr. Oopsie, sponsored by Tosan. Okay, that's the whole image. Can move it around a little bit. I think still there's a good balance. As center as possible? Nah. Somewhere in the corner. But yeah. I think that's good enough. Maybe something with the line weight. Looking at it from OBS now. Distance. Okay, huh. Think like make her legs thicker. She's like a really petite, thin girl. Like, look at her arms, you know, like in original design, like that priestess outfit. She got no muscle mass. She's so thin. But sometimes I'd be like, oh, make it thicker, you know. Oh, make the boobs bigger, please. Make the boobs bigger. Oh, I don't know. I want to improve it somehow. What can you recommend? Make the boobs bigger. Make it bigger, please. Just adding more weight to it. That's all I can do. Okay, I'm gonna save. I never save really regularly. It's dangerous. I'm kind of like relying on OBS, not OBS, but like on Clip Studio to like carry me there. But that's like enough fan art for today. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow I will draw the kawaii positive genius from Hololive device Recloss Ichijo Rika. If I don't see you there, maybe another time. In any case, thank you all for watching. This has been like another 2 hours. So I wish you all a nice rest of the day, evening, a good night, whatever time zone the world you all are. And with that, I'm gonna say bye bye.